Yo, what's good with y'all, man? Lil Joe with the motivation is my purpose. Um, I got a confession to make to y'all, man. My confession is I'm fake, man. And the reason why I say that, like, I'm just give y'all an example. Like, if I'm having a bad day and somebody asks me how I'm feeling, most likely I'm going to tell them that I'm feeling good. I'm going to tell them that everything's fine, and I'm going to smile like everything's good, and I'm going to say, yes, yes, I'm feeling good. If somebody, like, say for example, for those of y'all who've been watching me for a minute, y'all know that I'm locked up in prison. But like, say for example, somebody say, man, yo, bruh, like, how you feeling, bruh? And if I'm having a bad day, I'm gonna still look at them and smile and be like, I'm feeling good, everything's straight, and I could be going through the worst day. Now, some of y'all might not look at that as being fake. Y'all may just look at that as being a positive outlook. But in actuality, um, I look at it as being fake because it's not how I really feel. Now, I may be manifesting it. I may manifest happiness when I don't feel happy. I guess you can look at it that way. But when I really looked at it, a lot of times I had to learn to mask my emotions as a man because they make it seem like it's bad when we have emotions. So I know that my smile can brighten up someone's day. So what I'll do is I just simply smile and be like, yeah, man, everything's great, man. I just throw my charisma on real quick, just to, I guess, just to throw them off. But so, like, that's a major confession, because I think, like, sometimes when people ask me how I'm doing, like, I am blessed and I am grateful to be alive and stuff like that. And I heard a story. It said the man with no feet, he was complaining till he saw a man with no legs, and the man with no legs was complaining until he looked to the left of him and saw another man not breathing. So we all have ungrateful moments, but then when we look around, we have so much reasons to be grateful for. So, um, so I am grateful to be alive, especially after a lot of things that I made it through. But I realized that a lot of times I put on a smile or a happy face just to kind of just to ease the moments, and just to, because as a man I was taught that emotions are weak and you're soft if you show that. But as I grew into a more mature man, I don't believe that to be true. I believe that, especially men of the urban groups, and maybe some people who grew up in the suburbs too, I think um, we've been forced to suppress our emotions out of fear of looking weak, man. And so we became fake or overly masculine. And I think to not seem weak, I use my good qualities, which is my charisma, my smile. Like, I can be having a bad day and somebody can come to the door like, yo, bro, what's up? And I'll be like, what's up, bro? Yeah, everything good. And I do that because I know that people come to me for a certain energy, for a certain light. And I know that my facial expression can change somebody's whole day. And the reason how I know that is because somebody told me this. They're like, man, your eyes can change somebody's whole day. They told me this like about 4 or 5 years ago. He was like, man, some days you wake up and it's like when you having a good day, it's like things change around you. Then when you having a bad day, it's like the whole atmosphere changes. And so I learned to become fake a little bit, so that I didn't cause certain thoughts, man. Like, I just learned how to turn it on. I guess what, faking it till you make it, or whatever, man. Some of y'all probably get what I'm saying or get what I'm talking about. I wanted to write down more topics on this subject so that I could be more professional when I was delivering this. But this is kind of just spirit of the moment, man. There's a lot of people out there, even rich people, man. You see them smiling, you see them happy, or what you think is happy, but you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. And I think that's one of the things that I struggle with as a man. Not wanting to appear sad, not wanting to be caught up in my emotions. But the truth of the matter is, man, I could just now I can be crying, like going through the worst things in the world, right? And somebody can come talk to me, and immediately I'm going to throw that off. Like, yeah, what's up, man? How you doing, man? And smile with them, because I know how much that means to them. Like, they don't come to me necessarily to see how I'm really doing. They come to me for a certain spirit. And so that's what I do. I give it to them. A lot of times when I make my videos, like I always tell y'all, I don't always feel good, but when I get on camera sometimes, I just throw that charisma on. Even though y'all really can't see my face, I know y'all can see my eyes whenever I do have my eyes showing. So I smile through my eyes, and I do that. And I do that because of what society has taught me to do. That's I guess that's an identity crisis, man. I don't want to appear too mean, but I don't always feel like smiling. But I guess by me faking it so long and smiling even when I didn't want to smile, and pretending to be happy even when I wasn't happy, I think subsequently it made me begin to feel happy. I guess that's like when you hear a rapper, they be rapping about stuff they don't got. And then I guess eventually they finally start getting it. But in my sense, I'll smile when I don't want to. I'll put my charisma on when I really don't want to. And like when people ask me, is everything alright? Even though sometimes it's not, I tell them yes. Even when sometimes when I want to tell them no. So I'm probably gonna do an experiment, man. Like when people ask me how I'm doing, I'm just telling them like I'm doing bad. Like I'm not doing good. I want to see what they say. Even if I am feeling good, I just want to kind of see what people say. Just see their facial expressions. But yeah, that's one of my confessions, man. Like, just yeah, man. I a lot of times I just fake it, man. Like, I can be going through the worst situation. My mom, she'll ask me something like, "You good, son?" Yeah, I'm good. Like I'm straight. I'm just ready to come home. I tell her anything, man, just to kind of throw her off. And even though she's my mom, I know she can feel it. I just kind of fake it until I really do feel happy. I know it's like I say, man, it's men and women who go through it. It may be a female. You may be a female out there. You may be in a relationship that you're not happy in. Everybody may think that y'all are happy, and you may be smiling but really hurting on the inside. But it's that image. I guess people look at me as a light, and not realizing that I go through things too, but people look at me for motivation. And to some people I'm like a superhero, especially like to my family. and that's what they look at me for. Like my son, he he's like, "You good, Dad?" I'm like, "Yeah, son, I'm good. Yeah, yeah, yeah." And I learned to mask my emotions, but that's not always good, man. Because when you mask it, especially as a man, you become either uh, you become you become overly aggressive or overly masculine, and when in actuality you have to have a balance. I was taught that we have 46 chromosomes, 23 feminine, 23 masculine. It has to be a balance. Um, and nowadays either the men are too feminine or too masculine instead of having that balance. Even the women are like that too. Um, you know, the men are taught never show emotions. It makes you look weak. But the women are taught, you're too emotional. So a lot of times the women, they try to act like the women are getting tougher, right? And they're acting more manlier. And the men, I think, as a whole, from my studies, man, even myself, like we it's that balance, man. That's called an identity crisis, like basically finding your true self, man. And from my studies, man, I study humanology, if that's even a study, and I realize, like I say, man, well, with myself, I'm just gonna keep it based on myself, man. That's kind of fake, man, because like I shouldn't be, as a man, I shouldn't be afraid to express myself, but society has made it unnormal to express yourself or to shed a tear, to cry, to have a moment of weakness. For the people who are battling things, don't beat yourself down. Just count the good things that you do. Like for example, I'm a vegan. I don't think there's nobody in my family that's a vegan. So to me, that's kind of an accomplishment. But just because they're not vegan, they still may live longer than me. But to me, that's an accomplishment because it took discipline. But I still do other things that's not so disciplined. You see what I'm saying? Since the new year started, I've been working out 5 days a week and resting on the weekends. But I still do other things, and that's not disciplined. So it's like I do some things right and some things wrong, but I learn not to lean on the things that I'm doing wrong all the time. And I focus on my strengths. I recognize my weaknesses and I make them stronger, but I focus on my strengths too. And yeah, man, like a lot of times, man, I just kind of fake it, man. Like, you good? Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm straight. I'm good, man. I'm feeling good. And a lot of times that's not the case, but I do that because man, I know what people look for in me. And it's like, especially like to my family, like if I'm down, it's gonna ruin their day. Like it just won't be a good day for them. My mom, she's already on dialysis, and my son, I'm already away from him. I don't want to discourage nobody, so I tell them yeah, man, I'm good. Some days I'll be laying in my bunk. I'll be laying on the bunk on the bunk bed inside the cell, and I just be thinking about either my nephew's passing. I'll be thinking about my mother. I'll be thinking about my son. I'll be thinking about everything I've been through back here. and my mind just go through so much. But if somebody comes to that door and they want to talk to me, I'm gonna throw all that out the window, and I'm gonna go right back into motivation mode, charismatic mode, and yeah, man, I had that on my mind a lot lately, man. That's an identity crisis, man, and that's a battle within myself, like just learning how to balance it out and learning how to express myself without making it seem like I'm just down and out and complaining. That's what I'm working on, like learning to express. Like somebody asks me if I'm alright, but I'm really not alright. What do I say? Do I continue to say that I'm alright when I'm not alright? Or do I just say, well, I could be doing better? Or what would you say in that situation? Would you continue lying? Or is that lying? Or is that just manifesting something that you want? I don't know. Y'all write down in the comment sections below. But yeah, man. For a long time, I just wanted to see everybody around me happy, and especially like people who I'm really cool with, because I would always do stuff to make sure that people around me had stuff. Because I, like, say for example, when I'd be younger and I'd go to the mall or something and I had a lot of bags, even if I didn't give like my homeboys money, because I didn't have like that, but even if I couldn't give them money, I at least give them some bags so they can hold it, to make it seem like they had something too. I guess that's kind of like a people pleaser. And a lot of times it wouldn't be done back to me, but the point I'm making is, man, that's like wanting to see everybody else happy but neglecting myself. And as a man, as I began to mature, I stopped making excuses, man, and just realized like a lot of my faults. Like, but even though I realized them, I still don't beat myself down about it. I just think about the good things that I'm doing. Like, and that's why I want y'all to do, like, when you make mistakes, like, don't just, like, it's okay to stay, like, if life knocks you down, you can stay down for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But don't stay down forever. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's your life, it's your identity, it's your character, is your true self. Most of what society is teaching us is a lie, especially in the United States of America, which is not united. But I can't say too much on that, because yeah, that's for a whole nother time. But y'all caught the Jews. So yeah, man, just tell me what y'all think about this video, with this audio. I pray that it comes out good, man. But that's something that I'm working on. Just kind of expressing myself without lying to people. But some people say it's really just manifesting. Like, they be like, when you feel bad, just smile. So basically, I gotta tell myself a lie until it becomes true, I guess. Because I sometimes I look in the mirror and I just smile for nothing. Even when I'm feeling bad, I lie to myself and tell myself that I'm happy until I become happy, I guess. Just let me know if y'all ever been through this stuff, or if y'all go through this kind of stuff too. Whether you're a man, a woman, a boy or a girl, it doesn't matter. Like, write down. Or if y'all think I'm just talking a bunch of gibberish, y'all can say that too, man. Y'all can tell me you just talking a bunch of gibberish. It is kind of late. When this video was made, it was 4:09 a.m. April 26, 2024. So maybe I am going crazy, right? But just tell me what y'all think about it. Tell me y'all comments below. I hope the audio comes out good, man. But yeah, man. Um, as I'm making this video right now, I feel alright. I just got done working out. Like, these are my true feelings right now. Like, I finished doing my daily workout. I do it at different times of the day, but I do it at least 5 times a week, and rest on the weekends. Today I got it out early. Sometimes I do it later in the day. So excuse me. But right now I'm feeling alright. Thoughts go through my head. Every once in a while I think about my mom, I think about my son. I think about just everything, man. I think about where I want to be at in my life. And I took a lot of losses in silence, man. I took a lot of big losses in silence, but I got a lot of big gains in silence as well. Like, and I know it's people out there just like me, man. Like it's kind of like that poker face, man. Like, you ask yourself how you still going or how you made it through, but when there's a will, there's a way, and God got the last say. I learned to be humble because of my lessons, and I learned not to see my losses as losses. I learned to see them as lessons. You either winning or learning a lesson, and I learned a lot of them. I learned a lot of lessons, man. And, yeah, man. Go check out the book Identity Crisis by Cassandra Karch. It's actually a good book, man. She's an author, man. She like a sister from another mother. Go check her out. I almost read the book in a whole day, but I decided to just rest and let it meditate. But y'all go check it out. I'll probably put the link inside this on this audio at the end somewhere. But yeah, man. You can't please the world. Yeah, a lot of times you can't even please. You can't even. Well, you can accomplish whatever you want to accomplish, man. But a lot of times we not even pleased with ourselves. So how can we please the world? I always tell myself I can do this better, I can do that better. I always compare myself to my old self, not realizing that my old self was just a stepping stone to what I am now. And as I get older now, I look back and I can see myself growing into the man that I'm supposed to be. Like, for some reason I be having visions of me wearing suits and stuff, like some casual pants, some nice shoes, with like a dress shirt. I've been having this vision for like 2-3 weeks. That's how my mom always wanted me to dress, but I didn't like to dress like that. But yeah, man. I know it's somebody out there who may relate, but if you can't relate, like I say, it is kind of early. Maybe I'm talking gibberish. I'll probably have to turn the volume up on this because I don't even know if I'm talking low right now. But like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and tell me what you think about this. I'll probably name this one. I got a name for it. Y'all will see when it drops, man. But Yeah, man. Lil Joey the Mimp. I'm signing out, man. I love y'all. Most importantly, I want y'all to love yourselves. It's never goodbye. It's always see you later. See you later.